So today the plan is to do the Emerald Dome Victoria Peak crossing, starting from Berg River Dam, and we have that very intimidating looking notch to cross, which will be a bit technical. About 38 kilometers, 2,000 meters of climbing, so pretty good day out in the mountain. Super beautiful.
Reflection of the water.
Yeah, done about a 6 kilometer on old jeep track and old trail, trotting and running around Berg River Dam. Now we've left the trail and our next target is called Forts Nek, which will be ascending. I've never been there. Ja, ist lecker. Made it up to Forts Nek and it is super nice up here. Got low clouds there. We found a nice trail. It's very runnable. Nice short grass. Everything is mint. We have reached a high point. I think this is the termination of the trail. So it was nice to have a clean cut trail. But now I think we're gonna be off trail, going up some ridges and making our way to Emerald Dome.
Up the Forts Nek from Berg River Dam. And we are now heading that way towards Emerald Dome. Yeah, it's been all trail so far, which has been refreshingly straightforward. Where they pruned everything, it's been great. But yeah, now for some off trail. Just another little pink underneath.
Where the fire was, this side where the fire was not. Crossing the fire line now. We are now in the lush fynbos, little flowers, everlastings, nice grasses. The section we were traversing earlier was burned down I think a couple of years ago, so now we are getting to absorb the full glory of these fynbos covered paradise mountains. A lot of dead pines. I don't even think this peak has a name on the maps.
There's the triplets, huh?
We're about 12 k's in and climbed 1,200 meters. It's taken us 3 hours, just over 3 hours. And we can see Emerald Dome. After that, there is a big gap, big drop, big gap that we have to navigate. Emerald Dome is now obnoxiously close and it looks super easy, which is very deceiving because it's going to be easy to get onto the summit, but then to go across and over to Victoria is going to be the tricky part. So very happy that it's a nice clear day and there's good visibility. Apparently you don't want to do this in poor conditions. Definitely a little weather station. So this grass is pretty much like a sponge, and the snow lies on top of it and it melts, goes into this grass, and that moisture just gets trapped in the mountain. It's like a big sponge and then slowly releases. But we're almost at the top now.
Good dish.
Nice one, man.
Nice dish.
We're on Emerald Dome, and there's a nice breeze up here. It's been quite a hot climb actually. There's a bit of seems to be a weather station or something up here as well. The views are pretty cool. You can see Jonkershoek nicely, and Victoria Peak is just back there. Seems deceivingly close because there's a big drop down here that we're gonna have to navigate. But looking back at the dam, way down there, you can see we've come a pretty fair way. 15 kilometers so far, and 4.5 hours. So yeah, been on the feet for a little while, but we still have a long way to go. It's a bit like opening a present now, like you don't know if we're gonna like the present or dislike it. This is the crossing section. We have to get on there, but there's a gap between us and there, so we have to find the right line. Out of Kenya, then go down. Basically just like hold onto bushes.
Yeah, maybe. Or around there.
Nice and slow. There's a lot of zigzagging, so can we cut right again? I'd say it's clear sailing, but I can almost can see the rest of how we need to go, so not worried. No.
Can't really grab it.
Like so steep, you can't actually capture it.
You can check it going down here, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I actually started holding onto some bushes there. Nice, dude. Just check the feet and then yeah, you kind of have to. Got to move carefully in this terrain.
Get hot in there
yeah.
The weather's bad, huh?
Like a bird, Victoria Peak.
Yeah.
Made it to Victoria Peak, crossed the notch, which is a little technical section. It was so cool to be there. I literally look at that notch every day driving home, so to be there was pretty awesome. Now on Victoria Peak, there's a nice breeze blowing, but I need some water because I'm pretty much out of water, so hoping that we find some water down here. Maybe have a quick lunch stop. So far been going for 5 hours, 16 kilometers, so 1,700 meters of vertical. So it's not heavy stats, but you can feel I haven't done a big day in a long time. So anything over 1,200 meters, you start to feel you're working a little bit harder than you should. But it's glorious to be amazing to see the dam so far back down there. Really come a nice little bit of mileage.
Dressing the wild.
We took a quick stop here in the valley next to a stream, refilled our water, made a cold brew in the AeroPress and had some food. Dropping into Jonkershoek now, Berg River Nek, and then we are going to hopefully have a nice clear cut path back to Berg River Dam. There's a bit of cloud forming, it's nice and cool, not too hot, so just stunning weather conditions. Also met two ladies hiking up to Victoria Peak. Nice to see other people also getting out there after it.
We're done from Victoria Peak now, like a trail, good lunch, like a water, and now we are at the top of Berg River Nek and we are staring down the home stretch, down the Berg River, run all the way to the dam and back to Forts Nek.
So 21 kilometers in at the moment, we're halfway, so going back down this epic valley now. It should not be a serious bundu bash, should be a nice flowy ride, although I don't think it's going to be super fast. It's quite slippery and loose and quite hot, but there's water down there, so that is very good.
Short bushwhacks, so oh, okay, so it's like done the traverse. It would be nice to drive in and maybe cut out the last bit of jeep track. But yeah, like epic. I think the little knife section between Emerald Dome and Victoria Peak really make the route. Give it something really cool. And I think actually coming down from Berg River Nek was really beautiful. So maybe not like as clean as we thought it might be. So I think a few ankles and a few knees are not very thankful, but had an incredible swim there, which was next level. But overall, just really beautiful. And when you look back at the peak, you think like, wow, like just the line is really epic.
I just finished the Emerald Dome Victoria Peak crossing. Was a really cool way to do the route, starting here at Berg River Dam and doing a circular route and ending back here. I was quite surprised at the amount of trail there was on the route. I thought there was going to be a lot more off trail, but there's a trail right up onto the ridge, and it's only really on the ridge to Victoria Peak that's kind of like off trail. The crossing wasn't too bad, but we had great weather and there was no wind. So I think that all played part of that. So that felt good. I can imagine if there's strong winds and poor visibility that it would feel a lot more intimidating. And the route down from Berg River Nek was really glorious. I mean, I've always looked down there and thought I want to do it. Unfortunately, like all the dry grass and things that have been cut to clear the route lying on the trail actually made it a lot more slippery than anticipated, and I think we both took a few slides there. But other than that, it was absolutely awesome. I love the variation, being on trail, off trail, being on jeep track here around the dam, and then the fact that we got to swim 3 times today was just perfect. I mean, where do you get to end your day with a swim in Berg River Dam? So great route. It was 34 kilometers, I think, 1,800 meters of vert, and took us 9 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, super day in the mountain. Phew. Fastest thing.
Never catch it with my phone in my
Cool. Yeah, you don't want to kill the flowers, man. Woo. Definitely felt that little climb. Riding the camel. Paradise. Oh. Nothing like having a bit of fun at the end of a long day. Sometimes though, The straight line is not the fastest line. Yo.